UHF.
Yeah, so it's you're linked up.
Do we need to control the volume or anything?
No, I do all that, yeah.
So just turn it on and off. All right. see. Righto. And they're wearing different jumpers for the Anzac Day. They did Anzac jumpers, so they all had different numbers.
We got in this game, you see, where is he?
talk about sponsors. We'll just drop it. There doesn't seem to be a page for the East. They must have made the cut off. Here it is. I've got that. It was hand. I must have missed the cut off, so they slipped them in the Spectator.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go. Welcome to Morwell East Thorpdale. Today, round 3 mid-Gippsland. I'm Kelly Durkin, calling this game for the Thorpdale perspective, and from the Morwell East perspective, we've got James Porter. G'day, James.
G'day, it's good to be here to see what they've got going on today. I'm sure it'll be a good game. It was meant to be absolutely pouring rain, but the sun's come out, the ground still looks good, so I'm sure we're in for a treat. While we're here at the start, I'd just like to say the Morwell East sponsors we got here, all good businesses. We have the Morwell Bowling Club, Hip Pocket Workwear in Morwell, the Italian Australian Sporting Club, ASM Chill Tech, the Top Pub Morwell Hotel, Latrobe Magnesium, and the best teeth in Gippsland Dentures.
Colin King.
He's from Colin King. Colin King is the best. No one's better than him.
So you're esteemed president, former senior coach.
Yeah, he was a good coach, but we had to cut him because
Yeah,
he just wasn't getting the job done.
yeah. A bit of blowback from the playing group.
Yeah, there wasn't too many positive thoughts.
Well, from the Thorpe perspective today,
Did someone lock his in? Did you want to walk from the outside?
no. All right, we've just got a couple of technical issues out the back here. So Thorpdale today, coming off a good win in round 3 now. So they've 1 win, 1 loss so far this season. So Ray Pickering, in his 2nd year as senior coach at Thorpe, doing a pretty good job. Bit challenging with lists, player availability this season so far with COVID and whatnot, but hopefully we can get a good crack at a full season, unlike last year. So Thorpdale major sponsors today, Trafalgar TMI for all your tractors and machinery, Durkin Produce, Massaro Motors, tractors and machinery, Powell's Onions, and Jack's Timber and Joinery. That's Jason Winderlick's company. So for all your second-hand timber needs, get on to Jack's Timber, and he's a major sponsor this year with our jumpers, wearing them for the first time today, so got his nice logo on the back of them all. So the players of both teams just going through their warm-ups here, and we should see a start any tick of the clock now, but should be a pretty tight game today, James. Do you think Morwell East last week got done by Yanar by a bit?
Yeah, a bit too much, I think. I reckon they're a lot better side than what they showed last week. A couple out, but I'm sure this week's first game at home they'll press. And by the way, that is a nice Guernsey you got there.
Yeah, thanks, James. That yeah, they do look pretty good. We'll see how they play. And many new players at Morwell East this season to the club?
Yeah, a couple again. There's always a couple. Big Isaac Avis.
Yep.
We got him from Morwell last year. He's our big ruckman.
Yep.
Which we needed a ruckman after we lost our big Brownie a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah,
When he moved up north with his car dealership.
he won the league best and fairest. Is that right? A few years ago.
He did win that.
Yeah.
He weighs about 150 kilos. He's
Quite a big man. Yeah, no, and can't judge a book by its cover. He's quite a pretty good presence on the field from all west for a fair while. So, yeah, you needed to replace him. So, and coaching this year at Morwell East, you still same coaching staff?
Yeah, same.
Or we got some new ones?
No, still got both the suitors, the brothers
Yep.
down there. Devin's the main guy on the boundary.
Uh-huh.
Good as usual, done his hair nicely. We got a couple of different people each week in the coach's box, but it's usually just the main two guys, the suitors.
Yep.
Kingy sometimes goes down and helps, but he does other stuff being the president.
Uh-huh. And, over at Thorpdale, Ray Pickering's a playing coach this year. And Gary Edwards, former best and fairest winner for the club, is running the bench, and along with assistant coach Jason Winderlick. And so that's how we're set up here at Thorpdale this season. So we're going to see a bounce any tick of the clock now. It looks like Thorpdale won the toss and are going to kick with the wind. So Thorpdale going to the left of screen. The ball's thrown up.
Avis with a nice little hit down. But
Shannon Pickering for Thorpdale gets a clearance, but it's smothered. Jason Fay clears it out to Robbie
nice
Turnbull,
there.
and back to Jason Fay, inside 50, but cut off by Morwell East.
Looking up, down along the line now. Goes long. High flying, big pack. Knock. Ooh, umpire calls throwing. Bit dodgy, I think. Goes down the wing. Ranger's got it. Still looking inboard. Just chips along the line down to Francis. Francis looking inboard too. I think he'll also go down the line. Yeah, goes down the line with Big Avis, but he marks it like a 10-year-old. But luckily he tackles the man and gets him out of bounds for a throw-in.
So we've got a boundary throw in, the right forward pocket for Morwell East. Kicking against the wind this quarter, so both teams feeling themselves out a bit. The boundary umpires come a long way in this wind, pretty sensible. So throws it in now. Clean out of the ruck to Morwell East. Has a shot, and we've seen a good mark taken the forward pocket. And who we got there, James?
Matt Cunningham.
That Matt Cunningham, yeah, good mark. Protected the drop zone. Really judged it well in the wind. So he's going to go back for a shot, a pretty tight angle, to have the first score of the day, hopefully, for Morwell East.
Goes with the banana. Looked alright, but missed just. So just the 1 point. Gets Morwell East up early, 1-0.
Okay, so Matthew Richardson to bring it back in for Thorpe from full back. Goes short to Ray Pickering, the coach, in the back pocket. And costly turnover straight to Morwell East.
Straight to Barnesy, who then tries to turn over again.
Thorpdale looked like they were about to clear out of the defensive half, but just when we thought they were clear, it's a very good tackle laid. Morwell East, advantage paid, play on's the call, and we've got another turnover back to Thorpdale. Trent Gibson clears the ball.
Another free kick, advantage paid.
And both teams coughing it up a fair bit there, but
kicked into the pocket and a big mark there.
he's a big boy, that fella, James.
Yeah. He's been eating his veggies. Old Mark Williams, the 2004 Premiership coach for Port Adelaide.
So how do you fancy Choco's chances from here?
Yeah, Choco's getting old now, but he should be able to kick it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sprayed that. That's another.
He's hung it out to the right, hasn't he, Choco?
And he's kicked it a long way. That's gone over cars. That's going to be about a couple of minutes before we get that back.
So the wind's definitely going to be a challenge here today at the Ronald Reserve.
It is the Ronald Reserve.
And we're just waiting for the ball to come back from the spectator. So Richardson for Thorpdale will bring it back into play. Morwell East set up a pretty good zone defence here, so this will be pretty hard for Thorpdale to pick their way through. It looks like Richardson's going to go long and straight down the centre. He's gone long, hoping for Munger, Thorpdale ruckman. It spills to the back, cleared by Ferguson to Thorpdale, down to Thorpdale's half-forward line, but intercept marked very good by Morwell East back flanker. James.
And he goes inboard. Straight to half-back on the back 50 line. With another chip inboard to Frank Marks, who gets it, looking, goes long along the wing. Mark out there, then quickly goes up forward.
Is that Choco Williams again?
Yeah, Choco Williams getting a bit of it.
He's proven a headache early, the old fella. So you'd probably say Morwell East have had the fair share of the play, but a couple of points, well, a couple of misses.
They're not showing much for it.
The scoreboard's yet to start working, but I do think it's two behinds to no score for Thorpdale. So the ball comes in from the boundary throw-in, it clears, and it's another boundary throw-in as Robbie Turnbull for Thorpdale ducks through a tackle.
And that boundary umpire on that side is also about 10 years old, or he's an absolute midget.
He's a very tiny boundary umpire. So that looks like a bit of a scrummage here on the back flank for Thorpdale forward.
Frank gets it, kicks long into 50, top of the square. Cunningham goes up.
Trent Gibson for Thorpdale clears, does well, gets it out, but it met solidly there from Morwell. Pretty tightly. It didn't look like he had much of a chance to get rid of it, so we're going to have a ball up here in the right forward pocket for Morwell East. Munger clears well for Thorpdale, the ruckman, but we've got a pack forming again, and I think we're going to have another ball up. No.
Nowhere holding the ball.
Umpires decided to open it up a bit, and there's a holding the ball against Morwell East. Trent Gibson for Thorpdale taking the ball in the right back pocket. Goes short to Turnbull.
A bit too short, that
Not
one.
15, but Turnbull plays on, and good skills wide to Shannon Pickering on the left back flank for Thorpdale. Bringing it back through the corridor now onto Jarrah Burgess for Thorpdale. Transitioning the ball pretty well now to the, looks like Jake Atkinson on the wing, and back to Robbie Turnbull through the centre. Drives it deep inside forward 50 for Thorpdale. Chapman.
With a bit of a punch there.
Pack forms, and Morwell East do well to bottle it up into Thorpdale 50, but free paid. What was that, James? Did you see that?
That was holding the ball. I'm not sure where it came from. Quickly plays on.
And Pickering, handballed off from Chapman to Pickering. Shannon Pickering has a shot from 40 and misses just to the near side. So Thorpdale open their account, one behind to Morwell East 2, I do believe. We'll just wait for the scoreboard to update. So both teams sort of feeling one another out a bit here, James, do you think?
Yeah. It's still pretty close. Hasn't opened up at all. Not a lot of run though. It's pretty stop-start. Frank's now got the ball, just about to bring it back in. That's Frank Marks, sorry. Looking long. Doesn't really know where to go just yet. A few short options he could go. Now goes long. Looking for Isaac Avis. Just misses him. Quick play on. Francis. His battery.
Just a couple of technical issues here. We just sorted it out. Thanks to Steph there in the back. So boundary throw in here. Contested ball on the wing. Cleared by Durkin out of the back line for Thorpdale. And it's found a Thorpdale player at half forward, Tom Polton. And he's going to go back and have a shot from about 45. It'll be a very difficult kick from here. But it looks like he fancies his chances, James.
Yeah, this will be one of the goals of the year so far, I think.
Starts it out wide. It's a pretty good kick off the boot, and it is a very good kick to Thorpdale. So Polton is the goal kicker. And well done there, off half back from James Durkin, winning the ball, kicking it quickly into Polton at half forward, who went back and looked like an AFL player from there.
Yeah, I wonder if anyone put money on him for first goal kicker.
Yeah.
That'll be a nice little return.
So got any big social events coming up here, James, at the East?
Yeah, we have our first shindig tonight.
Yeah, please
Bit of a
do.
different one. You got to dress up as a little kid photo you have. Wear the exact same thing you're wearing as a little kid. So I was just going to come naked, so I was naked photo.
So Thorpdale clears it from the centre after the bounce. Gorman from half forward drives it deep inside half into the full forward line for Thorpdale. Here, Polton again, he's running pretty hot at the moment, Polton, but knocked over the line just in front of the forward pocket for Thorpdale, and we're going to see a boundary throw in. So Thorpdale just having a little bit of a run at the moment, but pretty close contest.
You've had to tap there. In another little contest here, tackles all around. That'll be another ball up. Pretty tight in there at the moment. No one can get real free and then give it a run. Ball gets thrown up. No one taps it down. No one gets to the contest.
Now Turnbull for Thorpdale tries to spin out of heavy traffic, gets it out to Gorman. Gorman has a shot, and Gorman's kicked the goal from 30 metres out directly in front, kept it low and hard into the wind, and that was pretty skillful play there by Gorman and Gorman and Robbie Turnbull from Thorpdale. So James has just had to duck out of the box, a little bit of a technical issue. So after having most of the play for the first 5 to 10 minutes, Morwell East now trailing Thorpdale by 11 points. Morwell East no goals, 2 points, and Thorpdale 2-1-13 here at about the 15-minute mark of the first quarter. So boundary throw up. Munga clears it from Thorpdale, goes wide to Polton, again to James Durkin off half back, up to half forward. It looked like a little bit of a push out perhaps to Birch from Thorpdale, Birch Holland. Morwell East clear the ball into their forward half, and it's repelled by Trent Gibson at centre half back for Thorpdale. He pushes wide, switches play to Robbie Turnbull at half back for Thorpdale. Onto the wing to Shannon Pickering, who pinpoints a pass hard and low to Mitch Gorman at centre half forward. Gorman back off the mark onto the left foot, targeting Chapman, misses him. Polton tries, overruns it. Pack of players, ball up, 30 metres out from Thorpdale goal, right in front. How do you go there, James? You sort yourself?
Yeah, I've finally got the microphone back.
Righto. Well, Morwell East win the clearance here from their back half. Moving the ball to half back. Now we've got the Morwell East man number 8 there. He's been pretty busy. Braden Hunt. Is it? No, that's not your man. It's
No,
Zach.
that'd be,
Zach.
Oh, Mango.
Yeah, Mango. All right. Now Shannon Pickering. He's just had a shot here from centre half forward. In the clearance, the spillage came to him, and he's cleared the pack. And Thorpdale now kicking away to 3-1-19 to Morwell East 2 behinds. So, as I just mentioned, Morwell East had all the play the first 5 to 10 minutes, didn't capitalise, and Thorpdale here, from limited entries, of making the most of their scoring opportunities. So some changes off the bench here. Morwell East just doing a quick rotation here. So Brendan Francis has gone on, and he's gone down to the back pocket, and he's going to pick up Polton for Thorpdale. So from the centre clearance, it's Morwell East bringing it away, out to the wing, and now they're looking to bring it back inboard, deep inside their forward 50. Thorpdale got the outnumber back here, 3-1, but the ball spills to the back. Morwell East finds a clear player. Very good play there to the Morwell East boys. It looks like Nick Granger it was that got the ball over the back, dribbles through an easy goal. So pretty good, quick response here from Morwell East after Thorpdale jumped him and got out to a bit of an early start. And my colleague James, he's having a few tech issues here. He's just back in. How'd you go, James?
I think
You
I'm
sorted?
finally sorted.
Sorted?
I'm up to my third set of batteries though.
Righto. So, looks like we could have a pretty good contest on here today. Centre bounce. Munger for Thorpdale wins it. Down to Polton. Bottling up in the middle, probably another ball up. No, Ferguson for Thorpdale emerges, can't get it out. Ball back in a pack. I think we're going to call for a ball up here.
Yeah, another ball thrown up. Bit of that today. Lucky the ground's not wet, or else there'll be a lot more of that. Abe was up in the ruck, taps it down, running through. Who was that?
So Burgess for Thorpdale bottling it up in the pack, and that was pretty congested traffic at the moment. So the umpire's going to throw it up again. We've got a big pack of about a dozen players in the centre square.
Avis taps it down.
Turnbull for Thorpdale gets the clearance, drives it long and deep, and a good mark taken by, just can't see who it is over the back there. Is that Tom Polton again? I think it might be. Yeah, Tom Polton again he's having a great start to the game. He's proven a bit of a headache for the East. They've made a change on him, but that's his second. He pops it through now. So Thorpdale go to 4-1-25 to Morwell East 1-2-8. Here at about, what would it be, about 20-minute mark, would it?
Yeah, I believe about that.
Yeah.
Still about 10 minutes left in the quarter though. So Morwell East could come back a bit here, which I think they would be hoping so.
Pretty high scoring really for the start, so probably going to be a bit of a test of fitness in the second half. See how we're going. So how did the pre-season go? James, did you play some practice games?
No, I'm getting a bit old myself, but the boys did a lot of pre-season, a lot of running. There's a lot of hills in Morwell.
Yeah.
Back in the game, there's a free kick to Morwell East. Rob Michaelides. Handball off to Lucas Towns. Kicks out wide today. He plays on, no one's on him. Chips it into the forward flank, kicks it straight to his brother. That's a bit of family love there. Which he then goes long into the middle.
Oh, good transition play there from Morwell East. Thorpdale had no answers for that. That was probably the best passage of play all day, I think.
That was not bad. Straight to Frank Marks. The three-time winner of the best and fairest just here. Has the biggest nostrils you'll see though.
Is that right?
It is. Goes back. Goes in now.
It's a good kick off the boot.
Yeah.
Looks like he's got it. So Morwell East really staying in touch with Thorpdale here. So they'll go to 2-2-14 to Thorpdale 4-1-25.
Yeah, they would have liked getting that back. If Thorpdale had kicked one more there, I think people would start be getting worried. But getting that back, it's a lot closer now. As the little umpires run the ball back to the middle.
Now your ruckman, he's quite a big leaper. Tell us a bit about him, James.
He's a big leaper. He came from Morwell in the other league. He played there for several years. This is the first year we got him. Great pickup though, because he was one of their best players from Morwell.
Yep.
As the ball goes up and they go up in the ruck, Abers taps it down. Bit of tackling in there. Avis with the tackle.
McMahon for
goes out back to
Thorpdale
Big
tries.
Barnes. Frank then gets it, kicks long into the forward 50. Then goes out of bounds on the forward flank.
For the last 3, 4, 5 minutes, Morwell East definitely have all the play. It's really going in spurts, this game. It seems each team has their turn. So going to be interesting to see how it all settles, but at the moment, really goal for goal. So boundary throw in Munger for Thorpdale wins the clearance, a big thump, but he pretty much just thumps it back out and gains Thorpdale about 5 to 10 metres.
Yeah, a bit of Max Gorn there.
Bit of Max. So boundary comes right in as we discussed. So throws it in. Munger again wins the clearance. Down to Dirk and he tries to knock it out. He's got a free kick in the back. Yeah. Goes to the centre wing. Turnbull tries, but outnumber here more or less 3-1 to Thorpdale. But Thorpdale win the clearance over the top to Polton. Now to Turnbull. Has a shot from 50, and he's just going to miss to the far side. So one behind to Thorpdale only. So players pretty spread out here at the moment. So Morwell to be looking to move this ball pretty quick.
Yeah, and Brendan Evans has got it too. I reckon he'll either kick long or play on. He's a good runner, this man. Has run in some marathons.
And 50 metres here.
And that'll help him out a lot.
What was that for? Did you notice?
A bit of chat, I think. You're not allowed to talk to anyone these days.
Yeah.
As he kicks, and then now kicks it long into the...
Good use of the body.
That was a great use of the body there by Lucas Towns.
A lot of experience, Towns. He's been around a while now.
He has.
This is his milestone game today?
Yeah, it's his 100th game today.
Well done, well done.
As he chipped it to Lachlan Day,
Lachlan Day, so pretty tight shot, 10 metres in from the boundary, probably 40 metres out. This will take a good kick, but he's confident.
Yeah, it comes nicely off the boot.
He steered that home, beautiful. Very good kick. So Morwell closing the gap here. They'll go to 3-2-20 to Thorpdale 4-2-26. Can't be long to go now in the first quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, there's usually a fair bit here. There's always a fair bit up the netball too. We're pretty good netball.
So clearance for Thorpdale from the centre. Looks like Turnbull's got it, and he streaks away, has one bounce. Oh, he's lost it. He's left it behind.
Bounced it to no one.
Bounced it to no one. The ball's coming out here to Thorpdale. So Jarrah Burgess gets a free kick for holding the man, kicks it into an open forward line. Ball held to Chapman here.
That was a great tackle there, boys.
So it looks like we're going to have a ball up. Looks like that was actually Ben Lewis. Ben Lewis for Thorpdale getting his first touch of the day. Oh, that looked like a throw, however.
Umpire, I see nothing there. Oh, big bump
big
there
hits.
by Francis.
Big hits. Thorpdale with the clearance here. Turnbull.
Quinney with the tackle.
Gets it wide to Gorman from the 50. Pops it up, but Morley's playing in front.
Towns with the mark in the back pocket.
Out marks Braden Hunt.
And he chips it to the other back pocket. Mark down there. Sorry, I can't. Oh, yeah, that's Francis. The other Francis. He goes long down the line.
Right, now who we got up there?
There's two Thorpdale there, though. I'm not sure that was the best option. A few tackles there with Thorpdale getting it off him.
Kick up to centre wing.
Kicks into the middle to Jay Francis. Pick up and run. That was a great little pick up there. Across to Granger.
Half back. Looking at ball. His third goes over the line.
The little umpire brings it in a good 15 metres. Throws it up. Bit of body work there by Thorpdale against Avis. But there'll be another throw up here with a tackling, scrum, ball up.
Bit of push and shove there, is it, from Munga? Just not letting his presence known, but is he giving away a free, I think?
Yeah, giving a free.
Bit foolish. Foolish there from the
Straight
big
to
ruckman.
Francis is always keen for a fight. Kicks it into the middle to Cunningham and then handballs off to Lucas Towns, who goes long into the forward 50. There's a big pack down there, bit of body work.
50-50 ball here.
Kiriaku. Kiriaku. I believe his brother does play tennis too. Yeah.
So. Bit of a hothead, that brother. So, looks like the East now, if it's come right back into this game, and now they're taking the lead.
They've run out of legs already, but Morwell have maybe just started running a lot more. So moving around the ground a lot better now. Started off pretty poorly. Leap taps it down to himself, kicks it off the ground.
Richardson marks half back for Thorpdale. Richardson again out to Fay. Back now to Atkinson. Now Braden Hunt for Thorpdale. He's caught right on the line. It's either going to be a ball up or a ball. Yeah, it's a ball up. So couldn't get it out there, Hunt. So bottled up on the half forward line for Thorpdale.
Abus with another hit. They're going down the line, probably only 5 metres, straight out of bounds. That was pretty much always going to happen, though. As the little umpire throws it in now. Avis takes it out of the ruck. And then they kick it long down the line on the wing to Granger, who's in a mix with another guy. Bit of push and shove there.
Could have been
fell
high,
over
but
the other.
he fell over, so play on. Fair call. No, he's paid it high. He's paid it high, James. I don't know. There wasn't much in that.
The umpires have paid a bit already that wasn't really there.
Yeah. But anyway, we're not seeing any dissent out there like we're seeing in the AFL.
Yeah. Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, except the umpire's decision here in the Mid-Gippy Footy League.
Well, we might have... Oh, it's a ball in now, sorry. Thrown in now.
Munger wins the clearance off to Atkinson. He's got a paddock and he goes a big torp with the wind. Now hard down to Polton for Thorpdale, who was hot early, drifted out now. Taps it forward. Braden Hunt tries hard. Knocks it out to Gorman for Thorpdale. Holds his position. Now wins the ball. Swings onto his favourite left foot. He's caught. He's caught with the ball. Trying to do a bit too much there, Mitch Gorman. What do you think there, James?
Yeah, a fair bit too much. Holding the ball against Lucas Towns, who kicks it over Franger's head.
Oh, he's caught immediately with the ball, Shannon Pickering. Wrapped up in a good tackle, but it'll be a ball up. Centre half forward for Thorpdale. So can't be far away, the quarter-time siren.
Thrown up. Avis, beautiful tap down, little toe
Now,
poke.
Durkin onto his left foot from half-back. Mongrel kick along the ground. Into Gorman. Caught quickly. Disposes of the ball. It's very scrappy here at half-forward. I think we'll have another ball up. No, we've picked out a holding the man going to Morwell East. James?
Yeah, another one going to Morwell East. The Frank Marks gets the free kick. Centre half back. He's going long down the wing. Runs across a bit there and goes down there. Good mark over there. Sorry, I can't say who it is. It's a bit far away over there.
Yeah.
Chips it back into the middle to Eric Semler, who marks it on the siren, which was a pretty good first quarter just there. 4-3-27 to Morwell East to Thorpdale's 4-2-26.
So that's a very entertaining first quarter. Plenty in it for both teams. So we're going to have a little break and we'll be back here in just a minute after the quarter-time break. Okay. How's that? You turned on now?
Yeah, mine says it's full of battery. What's yours say? Yeah, full.
Okay, that's good. We should be right. Where's it say that? Oh, up the
Down
top.
bottom
then.
left.
Yep. All right. That's good. All right. Well, I think we're right to go, are we? Do the countdown?
Yeah, right.
Righto, we'll do the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back to the Ronald Reserve for the second quarter of the round 3 clash between Thorpdale and Morwell East. So Morwell East leading Thorpdale by a point, 4-3-27 to 4-2-26. So pretty tight opening quarter there, James.
Yeah, it was a great opening quarter. Everyone would have loved watching that one. But there was a fair bit of talk by both coaches to the teams there. I think both teams are doing a bit right, a bit wrong, so they both need to get a bit better. Coaches want. As we look now,
Now
umpire puts the ball in the air for the siren.
pretty impressive quarter by your ruckman there. The big first quarter, he was right on top, I thought.
Yeah.
So we got it in the back, or no, we're going to have another ball up. So second attempt at getting the clearance away from here, so the ump's going to grab the ball again. So big pack of players in the centre of the field. Ruckman tussle together. Munga for Thorpdale wins the knock out to Turnbull. He gets the clearance, and that's
Great
a very courageous
back
mark.
there by Lockie Day.
Very courageous by Day
A
from
little
the
chip
East.
inboard to old Avis. Hand pass to Evans, who drops it,
Oh, and
but got a free kick, which was pretty soft.
yeah, contentious free kick, but anyway, free kick nonetheless. So
But he then chips it to Rob Michaelides.
now what do we got happening
Who-
here, James? We got a 50, have we?
There must have been someone too close to the mark there. He also got 50 metres for that. So he will have a set shot 30 out directly in front. You think a man like him would kick this, but he is still living in his father's shadow.
All right.
His father, a 3-time league best and fairest. Him hasn't
So
even
we're
won a
gonna
club
do it.
best and fairest.
So good, very good goal there to Morwell East. So look, Morwell East skip away to a short lead here. So
Yeah, that was a great start by them. One in the first minute, but it kind of was given to him. It's pretty soft free kick in the middle, then chip to him and a free kick. 50-metre penalty.
So Morwell East definitely got the ascendancy. Probably the last 10 to 15 minutes of this game, last half of the first quarter and the start of the second, they're flexing their muscles a bit. So Thorpdale challenged to respond here.
As goes up in the pack out to Abus, who handballs to Francis, who handballs, but then someone's
Jason
just
Fay, good tackle, but it looks like he's got him a bit high. Jason Fay over the shoulder. Intent was good. Technique maybe not so. Morwell East, so
another
have we got
50
another
men.
50 here? What have we got? This is this the descent? Do you think was that descent
Yeah,
with
I
the
think
arms
there was a
up?
bit of word in there.
There might be a little bit of the AFL big
Yeah.
league creeping into the Mid Gippsland League here.
Yeah, everyone's trying to be the AFL.
So Thorpdale's discipline costing them here early parts of the second quarter.
Yeah. Big kick goes into the middle, and
Ooh.
Mark Williams drops it.
Oh, Choco really should have marked that one.
He should have known him.
He outmuscled his opponent, worked him under the ball.
Goes through for a behind.
So Richardson it is for Thorpdale, bringing the ball into the far side back flank. Goes long. Jason Fay collected high and will win the free kick. So Jason Fay for Thorpdale. Right back flank for Thorpdale. Goes short to Shannon Pickering. Too short. Intercepted by Morwell East. Turnover. Morwell East. Once again, we've got
Another
free kick. Quite a lot of free kicks to both teams. I wouldn't say anyone's had the rub of the green. So Durkin it'll be for Thorpdale from the right back pocket. So Durkin with the free kick for too high. Assesses his options. Brings it inboard to Shannon Pickering. Left half back. Now switching play out to Mark Matthew
Williams is
Richardson.
coming.
So Richardson and Durkin's running on. He's got the Thorpdale got the overlap here. So has a bounce, third bounce, and we got down the field. We got a downfield
a
here.
late bump there by Mark Williams. That was not needed.
Indiscipline. Choco Williams there. He bowls over Irwin. Thorpdale player Irwin's knocked over. So it's a down the field to Robbie Turnbull for Thorpdale. He goes short to Jake Atkinson. So, no, that's Michael McMahon. Apologies. So, Michael McMahon and Mitch Gorman
Great mark.
playing a good game across half forward through the midfield. So, Mitch Gorman to have a shot from 55 metres out. He's probably too far out to score.
Yeah, especially against
Lays
the
it up
wind.
to the top of the square, but no one home.
Straight to Avis.
No,
No,
Avis-
player within 10 metres.
Yeah, Avis is definitely playing he's the best player from always for mine.
And he goes to the forward flank. He gets Dylan Day, who's looking around, kicks backwards. It looked a bit iffy at the moment, but then Eric Semler got it. He chipped it up the line to Semler. Semler then kicks it down the wing to Evans, who's running. And then kicks it into the forward 50, and Mark Williams takes a
Choco
mark.
again. Yeah, he's proven a handful, Williams.
He's
The
a big
Thorpdale.
man, can't take a strong mark, and he'll go back now from 25 out on a 45-degree angle. He should get this, but we've said that about a lot of people who have given us an absolute shank. As he gets to his mark now, he puts his mouthguard in his sock. Goes back a few more steps. Flicks the ball around, starts coming in now. Starts moving a bit quicker.
Across the face.
And shanked it across the face.
So more or less with all the play really in this early stages of the second quarter. So Richardson for Thorpdale it'll be to bring it back in. Assesses the options. Good zone defence set up here from more or least. Going to be difficult to penetrate. Plays on Richardson. Goes short. Durkin it is. Marks the ball. Half back. Plays on quickly to Shannon Pickering. Shannon Pickering low and hard. It looks like it's not quite low enough. And he's put it out of bounds on the full over the head of Michael McMahon.
Granger then kicks
So
it
Granger
long
plays
to
on
50 to
quickly.
Williams again.
Williams is really having a lot of bites here, but more or least quick on the offensive, and they've dribbled through a quick goal. Now, who was that kicked that one for you guys, the more or less?
That was Cunningham hand passed it back to Lockie Day, and Lockie Day kicked that along the ground. Bit of left foot there too, as Williams gets up a bit iffy. Maybe got a little knock there. But a goal, so that puts them to 6-5, 41 to 4-2, 26. It's been all more or less since about the 15-minute mark of the first quarter. I don't think Thorpdale has scored since then.
It really has, James. Yeah, you're right. Thorpdale really stopped in their tracks here, but I definitely think more or least have lifted as well.
Avis
Avis
with another tap, he's doing a lot.
He's killing them out of the centre there.
And Francis there, free in the middle, kicks it long down the line to Lockie Day, who drops it. Him and a Thorpdale guy tussling for it on the ground. Cunningham
Good use of the body
across.
there. Turnbull it is for Thorpdale, wins the clearance, smothered off the boot. Out to Richardson, back to Turnbull. Turnbull wrapped up quickly, and they're going to have a ball up on the right back flank for Thorpdale. More or less definitely doing all the attacking here, but let's see if Thorpdale can get back into the game. So Munger it is up against Avis, has a good knockout. Looks for more or less win the clearance,
Little
but
kick
it's
off the ground.
only as far as Shannon Pickering for Thorpdale gets the handball out to the ruckman Joel Munger.
That's a big handball.
Wide to Robbie Turnbull. Robbie Turnbull, volleyball style, across to Durkin. Now Durkin running deep into his own half here. Good sweeping handball.
Williams coming quick.
Irwin it is for Thorpdale. Clears the ball. Now McMahon in a tackle. McMahon knocks the ball out. He's drawn the free kick, so McMahon for Thorpdale will win the ball back on centre wing.
Patrick Cart there was trying to get a bit too rough and gave away the free kick there.
So
Not
McMahon plays
necessary.
on, sells the dummy, gets around cleanly, now kicks to half forward for Richmond. Richmond, more or least. That was last night. It was Tiger time. So,
And Evans tackles the Thorpdale guy across the line, and it will be a thrown in.
so that was Holland Birch, the Thorpdale centre forward, and he's really having a quiet one. He hasn't been
he's
cited much.
somehow given away a free kick.
What do you got that one for? Was that another one, do you think?
Oh, I wouldn't have a clue.
We've got some real
Another
over
50.
officiating, I would call it. They might be there, but maybe they're... Yeah, we got 50, and now we...
Evans then kicks it long into the 50. Williams is not
Clears
back
it.
there.
Clears the pack. That is a
Clears
monster
the pack
goal.
and rolls through. He's kicked it from 60. If this was the Wizard Cup, that would be a super goal. 9 points, but no, that was a beautiful goal. Really got from the back flank on the boundary. Should not have been a goal for Morwell East, but you could say Thorpdale giving it to him, or it was just a great kick.
Yeah, it's interesting concept, but Morwell East are definitely right on top of this game now. They've blown it open, I'd say. It's going to take quite a bit for Thorpdale to get back into it. They're not really showing signs of getting it past halfway. There's the 20-minute mark of the second quarter. It's been all Morwell East.
Yeah, Morwell East with the win this quarter, so this could be big if they keep going.
It is definitely an advantage, you think, James, the wind?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
In the twos, I heard one of the coaches say it was a 5-goal win at least.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think was that strong, but they know more than me because they're coach. I couldn't get that job.
You missed out, did you, James?
Yeah. I applied for it.
Did you?
And we got another ball up centre forward for Thorpdale.
They don't know what they were missing out on, the Morwell East twos.
Yeah. If in doubt, kick it long to Whitnell.
Now,
Bit
ball
of a
cleared.
talk there.
Ball cleared, over to you, James.
They go to the centre forward for Morwell East. Nick kicks it into the middle where Cunningham is there. Tackles.
Irwin for
holding the ball.
Thorpdale. He was pretty hot on that. He didn't dispose of it correctly, more than tackled. So, free kick to Morwell East.
He got the free kick 40 out, and the man on the mark's about 46 metres out. Gives it to Frank Marks from 52 metres. Kicks a goal.
Gee, he's been kicking goals for Morwell East for many years, Marks, hasn't he?
Yeah, they do like giving him the hands, and no one likes getting on him and applying a tackle there.
Yeah. So Thorpdale, their own worst enemies here, but you've got to be in front to get the free kicks, and Thorpdale just too many times a second to the ball. So
And
after a promising...
Frank, after that beautiful goal, runs off so he can have a breather.
After a promising start, they're really dropping off the pace a bit here, Thorpdale. But anyway, we'll see what they can do. They're probably looking for the half-time siren, but that's still 10 or 15 minutes away.
Yeah, it's a bit early to be wondering about that. Avis with another hit out. I think he's got about 80% of them hit outs today.
Clears to Thorpdale. Fay it is. Gets it out to Gorman at half forward. Gorman caught, but he gets a short kick away. But it's going to be repelled again by Morwell East.
That's a mark to Jared Pickett in the back line there. He's looking where he could go. In the end goes across, backwards even. Gee, that was a bit iffy. Then goes to the back pocket where another day gets it. He kicks it across to Patrick Cart, who then kicks it across to the flank, where he's then looking down the line. He kicks it straight to the opposition.
Turnbull it is for Thorpdale. He knocks it onto McMahon. Turnbull tackles strongly.
That's a strong tackle.
And it's held up. Thorpdale half forward. Bender throw in. So the ball up. Apologies. So we got a ball up. Rucks go battle.
Avis again hits it down to Francis, who kicks it long down the wing. Granger gets it, going inside the 50, chips it up to Mark Choco Williams, who marks it. Handballs over the top to Cunningham, who runs into an open goal, kicks a goal. This is getting a bit too easy at the moment.
Yeah, I think it's a bit more than the wind at the moment, James. Thorpdale are really stopped here. So
Morwell East with the last 7 goals, with 4 of them in this quarter, 3 in the last quarter.
Unanswered.
So it's not just wind. So Morwell East
what do,
9-5-59 to Thorpdale 4-2-26.
So Thorpdale really got to make some changes here. It just looks like they're dishing up more of the same. So not much positional changes. They seem to be running with the same starting lineup that they had. Not much activity on the bench. So maybe they're saving their changes for half time. So back to the centre for another ball up. Munger of Thorpdale, Avis for Morwell East.
Avis with another hit out.
Clearance to Shannon Pickering, however. Hang on, we're going to bring it back. We've had some free kicks in this game.
Geez, the Thorpdale there got the clearance into their 50, but for some reason the umpire brought it back to their free
You
kick.
felt that would have been advantage, you'd think?
Yeah, I do. I don't think Thorpdale will like that.
No. So Shannon Pickering it's going to be with the free kick from the centre of the ground, looking to drive it in against the wind. So he's assessing his options here. Not much on offer, so he goes short to Gibson. Gibson with a juggled mark in the centre of the ground. 1-2, back to Shannon Pickering. Goes short to Munger. Strong mark by the Thorpdale ruckman. Right half forward. So is that Munger? Yeah, Munger. Yeah, so Munger, now he's gone short to Thorpdale half forward. And Holland Birch has taken his first mark for the day. He's going short again. And he's gone short again. And we've got another Thorpdale mark to Turnbull, it is. So Robbie Turnbull for Thorpdale to have a shot from, what would we be, 40, 45 metres out? Pretty much straight in front.
I think.
Into the wind. It'll take a good kick.
Yeah, Avis on the line too, so it'll be big.
He's gone deep, he's gone long into the wind, and that's a
good kick.
Very good kick from Turnbull for Thorpdale. So Thorpdale narrow the margin somewhat, but they're going to need a bit more than that one goal to get back into this game.
But that might have just sparked him into something. More or least a few changes here. Thorpdale only one change. Usually see a fair few more changes after a goal. Oh, but here we go. I think Thorpdale could do something here. Big Abus off for Morwell East.
Oh yeah, having a break, I think. He's not injured. No,
he's not injured at all, but he's done a lot. So I think Thorpdale might win this hit out.
Yep. So we got Choco Williams into the ruck.
Yeah, Choco in.
And so, yeah, Thorpdale, as expected, probably could have won the clearance, but no, it's played against Shannon Pickering, tried to break through the tackle, so it's going to be Choco Williams from Morwell East to get the free out of the centre. Pickering will want to watch himself here, he doesn't get a 50.
Yeah, Choco will kick this long too, he's a big kick. There's a few people he could chip sideways too, but he's going to go long. There's a big 55-metre kick to one
over the back to Irwin for Thorpdale, it is, clears the ball. Clears the ball to Holland Birch, but Holland Birch has to fight tooth and nail here against 3 to 4 Morwell East players. Now the cavalry arrives for Thorpdale. Morwell East spinning out of it. Very good. Who's this? No, it is very good play.
Who chips it up to Jay Francis. It just falls short of him. Who's in? He's cops a high one. Tackle there by
Thorpdale player.
Burgess.
Yeah, Jared Burgess, he's just got him high. Has he got him high there, do you think?
Yeah, a little bit high. Not much in it, but another free
He
kick.
was going down, but yeah, needs to look at the hips and not the head. And
so Jay Francis going back. And he kicks it. That is an absolute shank.
he has he's missed a lot.
He's kicked it from 35 out on not even a 45-degree angle. It's gone out the full by a solid 10 metres.
Down to Trent Gibson for Thorpdale, so not much on offer. He's going short down the line. Richardson it is. Takes it from half back. So now plays on, goes short again to Jason Fay. Been pretty busy, Fay, trying hard today on the outer wing. Now, once again, not much on offer. He won't be a big kick. Goes as long as he can. Good contest there. Turnbull. It is spoils from behind for Thorpdale. Knocks it out to Taboni. Taboni goes short again. Is it Gorman? Gorman at half back for Thorpdale. Pushing back off the mark onto his left foot. Around the player he goes. Spots up Holland Birch. Very good spot up there. Now he kicks it out to Chapman on the ground. He's outnumbered 3 to 1. Does well. However, he's overstepped the line, has he?
Goes out of bounds.
We've got a boundary throw in, right half forward for Thorpdale.
Another good bit of movement there by Thorpdale. Straight to the 50-metre line. Caught a bit of Morwell East guys
So boundary throwing. Morwell East wins the clearance. Hang on, what do we got here? Have we got another free kick?
Another 50 to Morwell East.
What? I'm going to have to go down to the rooms at half time and just find out
Yeah, what is happening?
what we're missing here up in the box, because it's a different game in this second quarter. They're going 50-metre frenzy.
And Granger hand passes across to Lucas Towns, who's playing 102 kicks long down the line to Cunningham. It falls just short of him, who hand passes across to Jay Francis, who hand passes across also to Zach Mangin, who then opposition kicks it.
Robbie Turnbull misses it for Thorpdale, spills out the back.
Frank Marks hand passes across. Shot on goal.
They're kicking straight.
Another goal.
12-6. 12-6, 78 to 6-3-39 here at the 21-minute mark of the second quarter. And the half-time siren can't come soon enough for Thorpdale here.
That goal by Rob Michaelides, who he does have some of the best skills you'll see.
Some rotations here. Ferguson off. McMahon back onto the wing for Thorpdale. They definitely need some fresh legs and some fresh ideas, Thorpdale, as we look forward to the second half. So Avis back on. Wins the tap again for Morwell East. He's been good in the ruck.
And there'll be another ball up there. Nothing but tackles happening as all the players get up. Umpire throws it up. Avis uses a bit of body work and taps it. And it will be another ball up. Not a lot in the middle at the moment. Umpire's getting a bit of a workout. Goes up again. Avis another tap out. Rob Michaelides passes across to Quinny, who just missed it.
Yep, Robbie Turnbull gets it out. Holland Birch for Thorpdale. Hang on, we've got a free. Gorman it is. Oh, well.
Hold the man.
Could have been holding the ball. No, it's played advantage now to McMahon. McMahon for Thorpdale. Through the middle looking for Chapman, and Chapman judges that mark well. It'll take his best effort from here. He goes short. And have we got Polton again? Polton, he's played pretty well from limited opportunities. So Chapman spots up Polton and kicked it to him. It's only 25 metres out. Slide angle into the wind. It'll take a good kick, however. So Polton for Thorpdale. Keeps it high. He could have put it out to the right, I think. Yes, he has. So Morwell East to bring it back.
Lucas Towns chips it short to Frank Marks for Morwell East. Frank's looking around, doesn't know where to go, back in border or long down the line. Kicks it straight back to Lucas Towns.
Half time. So scored at half time. It's a comfortable 38-point lead to Morwell East. So 12-6, 78 to Thorpdale 6-4, 40. It doesn't look like there's any notable injuries for either side.
No, it's been pretty
clean.
Clear the first half and no real fights at all.
So each team have had their fair share of frees at for and against, and quite a lot of 50-metre penalties.
Yeah, I think
both
Morwell
teams.
East got all them.
Yeah.
50s,
So, look, I'm going to duck down to the Thorpdale room, see what they've got to say.
Yeah,
Maybe you might find out from the east.
I'll see what the suitors have got to say down at East.
We'll be back here in about 15 minutes' time. So, thank you very much. 0. Welcome back here to the Ronald Reserve. Apologies, we just missed the start of the bounce, but we haven't missed much. Thorpdale got the clearance and it's come out to Morwell East at half back now. Driving back into the
Straight
centre.
to Thorpdale though.
And Joel Munger, the big Thorpdale ruckman, drives it in deep with the wind. Outnumber here. Chapman of this, charging through. Clears it out to Holland Birch. Holland Birch off the ground to Thorpdale, and that's a good start to Thorpdale. Scores the first goal within the first minute. To the big centre forward, James Holland Birch for Thorpdale.
That would be the exact start they were looking for. Great start by them. Good run by them also. More or less a bit slow to start off with. See all our guys were just standing in the middle while Thorpdale were running with the ball. Good work by them.
So, pretty important that Thorpdale make the most of this strong wind in the third quarter. More East definitely with a good ascendancy here. About a 5 to 6 goal margin. So, boundary ball up in the centre. Rucks go battle. Turnbull it is. He's bottled up straight away, tackled by 3 Morwell players, and we're going to have a restart. Once again.
Goes up. Avis missed that one.
Missed it, but Munger for Thorpdale hit it straight to Morwell East. But that's a good mark by Jarrah Burgess for Thorpdale at half back. Switches play. Deep to centre half forward. Turnbull for Thorpdale. Kicks it deep into the forward with finds Chapman on the lead. Now this should be a very gettable kick for Chapman. He's a pretty reliable kick, not taking a long time to line up. Kicks probably rushed that a bit, don't you reckon, James?
That way too quick.
He really rushed
it.
it.
2 steps.
Rushed his kick and only a minor score.
As Evans kicks back in for Morwell East, chips it straight to Frank Marks, a hand pass straight to Evo, who goes down the middle, who kicks it to Jay Francis, who looks around, doesn't know what to do, who kicks it long down the line, bit of a pack there. Manchin gets the handball out to the wing, where Brandon Francis kicks it into the forward line, where Coots gets it. Coots gathering, he's by himself but can't pick it up, hands it back to Manchin. Manchin then does a terrible kick to Granger. Granger snaps.
That's a good goal from Morwell East. Into the wind.
Great comeback just there.
So goal for goal here in the second half, but that margin remains the same. So Thorpdale got to find a response and try and win, string 2 to 3 goals together to close the gap. But it doesn't look like happening too much. But much discussion in the rooms at half time there, James? Or
there was a lot of Morwell East. He was pretty happy, but there was a few things he wasn't too happy with. What about Thorpdale?
Oh, much the same. Happy with the start. The disappointing they'll always kick so many goals with the win. So we'll see what the second half brings. Ball up. Munger wins it for Thorpdale. Clearance to Morwell East. Gorman for Thorpdale struggling. Gets it out quickly. Durkin it was that cleared it. Cleared it to Thorpdale to half forward. Lewis. Lewis struggling on the ground. 3 to 4 outnumbered. And ball not coming out. We're going to have a ball up. Right half forward for Thorpdale.
Goes up again. Avis pushes him across in the pack. Gets to Towns. Towns kicks it down the middle to Lockie Day, who gets it to Granger, who passes it back to Lockie Day, who now it's in a pack, but that is holding the ball. Yeah, maybe there. Against Lockie Day, holding the ball, just dragged it in, didn't try and get rid of it.
Okay,
So Joel
Munger, the big ruckman, kicks it wide. Jarrah Burgess to half forward. Repelled well, however. Turnover, Lewis for Thorpdale. Goes long to the square to Chapman, who's infringed upon his direct opponent. Free kick to Morwell East, plays on. Open field here, foot race. Morwell East outnumbered 1 to 3. So Thorpdale, Shannon Pickering bottles him up, tackles. The cavalry arrives for Morwell East, and they're going to clear the ball here. So that's great teamwork for Morwell East players. Richardson for Thorpdale drops what he should have taken, bottles it up on centre wing, right in front of the com box here, and we're going to have a ball up. a pretty even contest in this third quarter. So they're looking for the umpire calling, looking for the ruckman. Big Avis and Munger.
Going to get there.
Yeah, but he only clears it as far as the Morwell East players.
Barnes kicks it to Granger, who taps it along to Rob Michaelides, who gets to the boundary line. He wouldn't be too happy with that. He should have picked that up.
Probably an opportunity lost there for the East. At this boundary umpire, she looks like she's only a grade 4 girl, so she's going to have to come in a bit. But good on it. And tell you what, that's the pretty good boundary throw in. So James Munger he's going to do his own roving here, but no, he lets it dribble over and they'll go again, Thorpdale.
Straight to the same spot there, so might go in a bit further this time. Yeah. She goes in a couple more metres, throws it up. That's a nice throw in. Avis little tap down. Avis then gets the ball. Great ruck work and roving himself.
Very skillful work.
Brandon Francis then kicks it into the 50.
Free kick.
Cunningham hand in the back there.
I don't know. I thought that was more or less every day of the week, but yeah, harder to pick than a broken nose, these umpires calls. So, Durkin of these goes along looking for Turnbull. Played a good game through the midfield for Thorpdale. Out to Morwell East. Half forward. Back to the big ruckman.
Avis.
And he's tackled by his opposite number, and that's... That
is the worst call we've seen all
Tell
day.
me what you think, James.
He took on 3... This is my team. He took on 3 people, got hold the ball against him, and then he got a free kick for pushing the back.
Yeah. Difficult to read. Too close to the man on the mark. Has to play on.
Handball to Granger there. Granger just kicks it across the face.
McMahon of these for Thorpdale. He's going to clear here. Off to Burgess.
Another free
We've
kick.
got a down the field incident here.
No, that was in the pack there. There was a little kick. I'm not sure if it was really there either, but that was to Big Coots. He will go back 20 out directly in front if he can stand up. It doesn't look at the moment he can actually stand up.
Bit of incidental contact there.
While this is going on, we're getting a bit of change on the bench with Rob Michaelides coming off and Jay Francis coming on from Morwell East. Coots has got up with the ball now. He's doing a bit of limping. Handball's off to Sean Barnes. Barnes has a shot.
He's kicked it.
Barnes kicks a point.
He's missed. He's been playing for a fair while now, Barnes.
Barnes has. He's usually a good goal kicker, but they've put him up the ground this year.
So Richardson it is for Thorpdale to bring the ball back in. He looks for his options. Goes long down the outside wing. Looking for McMahon, isn't it? McMahon for Thorpdale. Clears. Hand pass to Shannon Pickering. Shannon Pickering drives long. Now we've got a foot race on. Thorpdale outnumbered here with Big Avis. The ruckman from Morwell East wins the day. So turnover at right half back for Thorpdale. Morwell East now back onto the wing. James.
Sean Barnes, little handball to Lucas Towns, who kicks it inboard to Frank Marks, who handballs to Lockie Day, who chips it into the 50, where Big Coots picks it up. Good pick up by him. Big handballs to Jay Francis, who throws it, I'm pretty sure, to Mick Wilson, who kicks a goal. Oh, I hate to say it, but I think that's the first thing I've seen from him today. He hasn't done a lot. Hasn't really got to any contests. As we see Coots come off the ground, he still looks a bit sore, with Rob Michaelides coming back on.
Okay. So now if we go to
hang on, Coots is going straight up the race into the club rooms.
Yep.
Something definitely happening there.
So Morwell East really going to take some beating from here. They're really out to about a 7 or 8 goal margin. Outscoring Thorpdale into the wind now, so a lot stacked against Thorpdale, but this game still has a lot left to play, so let's see what they can do from here. So ball up in the middle, restart. Munger, Avis, up they go. Clearance to Morwell East.
Beautiful tap down there to Francis, who kicks long. Lockie Day got a bit of a tap. Granger kicks it off the ground, goes out of bounds though. 45 out. Oh,
Gee,
the Andrew, he's paid that deliberate, even though he kicked it off the ground while running. Don't know about that one either.
So short to Jarrah Burgess. Played pretty good game off half-back Burgess. On to Gorman, who's been pretty good through the middle field for Thorpdale as well. Now, he's gone short into a dangerous position, into the centre of the ground. Turnover. Braden Hunt could not gather. Ball east now.
Jeez. Michaelides got that, the old 1-2, and then kicked it real high in the air, but then Cunningham just walked under it and took an easy mark.
Yep.
And then chipped it up the line to Rob Michaelides.
Yep. Not much they can do about that one, but skills of Morwell East really starting to show here. A little bit cleaner and crisper around the ball than Thorpdale.
Yeah, Rob Michaelides now coming in from 35 out, 45-degree angle on the right side. He kicks.
He's kicked a
beautiful
goal.
straight to the high diddle, schmiddle middle. And that is 14-7-91 to 7-5-47.
Yep.
Sorry, 15-7-97 to 7-5-47. That's a 50-point lead now.
So change in the ruck for Thorpdale. They've moved Birch down from centre forward into the ruck to give Munger a little bit of a spell down in the forward line. Not much more they can do, but the discussion in the middle between Gorman, Turnbull, Pickering, working out which sort of set play they can go with here, but they've just got to get their hands on the ball first, I think.
Indeed. Avis with another tap out.
Yep.
Not to really anyone any advantage there.
Turnbull set upon. The umpire's really letting it go here. Both teams trying for the ascendancy, but no one can get it clear, and we're going to see another ball up.
As the ball goes up, Avis bit of body work. And another ball up will happen straight away. Nothing to be seen here. Bit of a quiet moment at the moment. On the half-back line for Morwell East, Lucas Towns gets it. He runs along towards the wing, kicks it right up in the air.
Oh, good mark.
And that is a good mark
Who's
by
that?
Zach Mangian. Played for it a bit to make it look better, but it did look good. Who then chips it to Lockie Day. Who then's looking on the wing, looking inboard, looking up the line. Goes up the line 35 metres straight.
It's only as far as Turnbull for Thorpdale. Gets in the hole, signals he wants to bring play back through the corridor. He plays on. Short to McMahon. McMahon for Thorpdale. Looking for Lewis. Lewis drops a mark. Munger. Turnover. Morwell East again. They've got numbers here, Morwell East. Forward of the ball. Fumble.
Eric Sebler gets that on the wing. Chips it inboard. That's a beautiful kick inboard to Frank Marks. That's opened the ground right up. He's got people running everywhere now. But he goes across. It's one Patrick Card, who's by himself, runs up to the 50, kicks it top of the goal square.
Oh.
And goes over the top, and then a kick off the ground by Rob Michaelides, who is usually in midfield, must be down there at the moment. He's kicked the last two.
Been busy this quarter, Michaelides, and it's starting to get ugly now for Thorpdale.
As Lucas Towns also waddles off the ground, been injured, I think.
Bit of a waddle.
Game.
Bit of a waddle, James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's put on a bit of waddle.
Has he? He's not getting knocked off the ball too easily. Yeah.
And also Lockie Day also needing a rub down. He might be feeling a bit sore too, so maybe Thorpdale will come back with a bit.
Yep, tell you. Now, we've got a free kick in the middle here to Thorpdale. After the bounce, someone's legged. Turnbull it is. Off to Pickering. Strolls through the middle. Nice kick, but nice kick straight to the opposition. And that's not the result Thorpdale were after.
Brandon Francis handballs across to Brendan Evans, who kicks it up the line to Mangian, who kicks it up the wing to Big Avis, who
He dropped what he should have taken then, the big ruckman.
should have taken, don't know what to do. Hand pass to Carter, who hand pass to Dave, who hand pass out to Evans on the 50, chips it, and another mark to Rob Michaelides.
He's cutting Thorpdale up this quarter, Michaelides. Really has had the better of any opponent Thorpdale's put on him.
Maybe he is nearly as good as his dad, but I'm not sure about that. I hear his dad was the best.
He was Big Steve.
As he goes back, 45-degree angle.
Oh, he did allow for the win, but not
He'll lay
enough.
for it, but need to get up a bit more.
Yeah.
That's one behind.
Probably did. So Pepper in the goals more West. Richardson brings it back into Thorpdale. Goes short. Out to McMahon. McMahon now. Wide. Crossing play. Back to Irwin. Irwin it is. Left half back for Thorpdale. Goes short. Ferguson dives forward. Chest mark. Pretty lucky.
Mark there.
Goes up. Pickering ignored for the short. Now Pickering's on for the short. Now he goes down the centre wing in a dangerous position. Costly turnover. More or least. James.
Jared Picker then gets it in the middle, who bombs it forward, who gets it to Cootsounds. A beautiful contested mark. Plays on, has a bounce. Doesn't know what he's doing. Handballs the ball to Cunningham, who has a shot from 45. And it has gone through for one behind.
So peppering the goal still here more or least, and if not for their inaccuracy, this game would be with beyond doubt by now. However, there's still a flicker of hope, and Richardson there'll be once more for Thorpdale to bring it back into play. This side going on the social room side of the ground here at the Ronald Reserve. Goes along to half back. Holland Birch to target. Flies with Turnbull. Spoiled one another really, Thorpdale there. Spills to more or least. Turnover. Spots up. Misses his target, the more or least player on that occasion. Jarrah Burgess for Thorpdale.
Kicks it wide to the wing.
Kicks it wide to the wing, and I think it's going to be a free against, is it, James?
Yeah,
they just about have to be deliberate. So
Sean Barnes gets that little chip into his best mate Frank Marks, who chips it across to Rob Michaelides, who is red hot with the touches, who chips it to Granger.
and look down to the Thorpdale bench now. The coaches scratching their head. Ray Pickering and Gary Edwards really don't know really which lever they should pull now. More or less goes short. The pressure's really dropped off. But, there's a turnover in the back half. Thorpdale win the ball back. Jarrah Burgess it is. Burgess goes wide, looking for Holland Birch. Holland Birch, free kick is infringed upon.
Evans a bit of handle in there, a bit too much.
Not much in that, but Holland Birch takes it. Handballs off. Irwin looking for Munger. Munger, strong mark. Played a good game, Munger. Now at half forward. Looking for Chapman.
Kicks.
Chapman, good shorthand pass. Inside the forward 50. Braden Hunt caught with the ball. Is that holding the ball?
Holding the ball.
Holding the ball to Hunt. Yep, more or less back.
Free kick to Dylan Field here. Also known as Thrifty Regional Eyewear. He kicks long up the line where Avis is. Didn't compete for the mark. Goes in. Lucas Towns back in there. Gets tackled by
James
Rob
Munger.
Michaelides. That's a good tackle there by Michaelides. Doing a lot at the moment. But ball up. As it's thrown up, Avis with a beautiful
Jake
touchdown.
Tavone here. It was pretty hard done by there. They call him the big T-bone.
Yeah.
But now it's turned over again. Gee, it's a game of turnovers at the moment. Burgess for Thorpdale wins the ball back at half back. Looking for Robbie Turnbull through the middle of the ground. Good penetrating kick, but he's only found more at least.
Straight to Lucas Towns, who was by himself.
Costly turnover, costly.
Who chips it up 15 metres to Sean Barnes, who looks up the wing there, has a bit of a run, but then goes to centre half forward instead. And there's the umpire has paid a free kick to Thorpdale here.
Thorpdale it is. Durkin it is. So James Durkin, favourite on the left side, spots up a target, pinpoints it to Tabone. Oh, goes for the big fly.
Missed
Bang! There you see him go down. Turnover. Morwell East.
Rob Michaelides to Eric Semler. Eric Semler kicks it high.
Oh,
Yeah.
Durkin.
Durkin.
I don't know what he was doing there.
By himself.
He don't know what he was doing there. I don't think he did either. He's a bit of a different unit, that one. So ball up here, half forward for Morwell East.
Big Coots.
Ferguson from the clearance. Head down, taps the ball down, one bounce, sells the dummy and runs into a bit of trouble. Turnover, Morwell East. Here it is, the big ruckman Avis gets it out over the top of Ferguson. Durkin comes in, balked around. Sorry, James, yours. Yep.
And kicks it to the lead of Granger, but hits Frank Marks instead, who then chips it up the line straight to Cunningham, who's 35 out, slight angle to the right. He'll enjoy this. He hasn't done a lot today, but has kicked one or two. I'm not saying he's done nothing.
Bringing the changes in here underneath us. Morwell East running plenty of fresh legs onto the ground.
Yeah, Thorpdale have not done anything.
Not much.
Guys on the bench are too warm.
They get a bit cosy in there. Why go out there?
And Cunningham goes back and misses to the left-hand side. Never really gave that wind much to do.
Gee, it's only inaccuracy that's costing Morwell East an absolute mauling of Thorpdale here. They're all over them. And I can't see Thorpdale getting back into this game. However, who we got here? We got Richardson again, is it? No, it's Jarrah Burgess bringing the ball back in. Back into play to the left half back. Good mark taken there by Gorman. Gorman for Thorpdale. Onto his favourite left foot. Sends it long with the wind. That's a good pass. 50 metres plus. Chapman gets it on quick. Thorpdale.
Evans just missed the mark.
Fortune favours the rain. To Bone. Off to... Was that another goal there to Tom Polton? Tom Polton from Thorpdale must have 3 or 4 now. So he's been good up forward for Thorpdale in what has been pretty disappointing second and third quarters after a promising start.
Yeah, him and Burgess have showed a bit up there, but a few others have done not a lot up there. But that'll bring them back to 8-5-53 to 16-10, 106, so doubling their score. Yes, there is time, but geez, it's getting a bit big now.
No, they really are. They're all over them at the moment, Morwell East. So ball up, Munger back into the ruck. Gorman it is. Gorman swings onto his favoured left foot. Gets it in quickly now. To Bone struggling here against his Morwell East opponent. Holds it in, causes the ball up. And it's probably not a bad result there for Thorpdale, who was there. All right. Just do our countdown because we're back into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter from the bounce. Gorman clears it for Thorpdale. Repels. Not much on offer. It looks like it's bottled up there at half forward. And we're going to see a bounce. So 1 quarter to go. Thorpdale with a mount contributing to Thorpdale.
As the ball goes back to the middle, is thrown up. Big Avos and Thorpe equal tap down, but he gets Eric Semmel, who's big kick out of nowhere to absolutely nothing on the forward flank from Morwell East. Bit of a tussle out there.
So Thorpdale's wins the back ball back. So McMahon it is for Thorpdale. Turns it over on the wing.
Straight to Lucas Towns, who's looking to see what he can do. He's given the long down the line gesture. Kicks it long.
They queued up.
Uncontested mark to Cunningham, who chips it inside the 50.
Ooh.
And it goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Throw in. So tough contest there. Thorpdale player, it was a Durkin coming pretty fast the other way. And we're going to see a boundary throw in. So deep forward pocket for Morwell East. Boundary umpire throws it in. Rucks go at it. He's that big Choco back on the ground. Oh, he's caught with the ball. Munger. That'd have to be advantage. No advantage. So the ball's going to come back. So this could take some time.
Yeah, that free kick was given away by Coots, also known as Anthony Koutafidis.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, remember him.
He got one or two kicks back in the day.
Robbie Turnbull with the free. Deep in the deep back pocket for Thorpdale. Plays onto the social club side. One bounce. Two bounces. Handballs off. Burgess for Thorpdale. Gibson should have been the target. McMahon decided not to go for it. Out to Avis, the big ruckman from Morwell East. He's had a great game. He goes close to the mark like that, doesn't he? He loves that, doesn't he like to kick?
I don't think he's kicked it all day.
No, he just gets too close to the man on the mark and
he gets a bit nervous.
It's a bit of a shortcoming, but he definitely knows how to win the ball. Braden Hunt for Thorpdale. Gee, this is a scrappy contest.
Francis has got it.
Throwing the ball. Thorpdale, so Munger on his left foot, spots Gorman out wide. Gorman marks for Thorpdale on his chest.
Got another man out wide if he looks.
He does, he's going straight for home. And look at the ball hold up in the wind. It is blowing still out there, James.
Then chips across in the back pocket for Morwell East, gets to Frank Marks, and then kicks into the middle where absolutely no one is on Rob Michaelides. Rob Michaelides right down the middle to Cunningham. Not the best of kicks though. His father would hit that target.
Matthew Richardson for Thorpdale gathers, taps it up. Robbie Turnbull. No, it's not Robbie Turnbull. Apologies. Jarrah Burgess. Now, James Monger's a target, but he has been outmarked by a player half his size.
Marked and bodied out.
Yes.
Little chip up the line, 45, 40 out, will kick maybe 45 out.
Tells the story of Thorpdale's day, that passage of play. Just what you thought was going to happen, just didn't even look like it. So, Morwell East it is here, shooting for their 17th goal.
Dylan Day, Lockie Day will kick this.
And Day has post star.
Hit the woodwork.
Yep, it went straight into that post. Bang. Did you see it go?
Yeah, it went by Diddle Schmiddle. And there will be brought back in by Thorpdale here. Doesn't know where to go just yet. Having a look.
Oh no, dangerous. Did he really do that? Yes.
He chipped it straight to more or less.
Yeah, Durkin was the target, but he didn't really commit. And yeah.
Didn't get the head over the ball when kicking.
Yeah.
Get the motions working. Straight to Coots, who's not walking back in a straight line
Coots?
either.
Is this not Choco? No?
This is this is
Koutafidis. So Koutafidis from Morwell East.
Where he's nowhere near the man on the mark. So umpires missed that one.
Is
is he tight one?
Is he going to call it a goal? He has.
And
yes.
that's a goal too.
Yep, fair enough.
That sends it out to 17-11, 113 to 9-6-60. 53-point margin.
So it looks like it's more or less here ringing the changes, the rotations here. They've run the fresh legs all day, and it's told the difference. You could see.
I have not seen one change by Thorpdale.
Thorpdale have not used the interchange. We've got 3 fresh legs coming on now for more or less getting ready to rotate. But Thorpdale, they've got the dressing gowns on and they're getting comfortable. So, yeah, they're really looking forward to next week now, Thorpdale. So this is a disappointing finish to what was a promising start for Thorpdale after the scores were pretty level in the first quarter. However,
well, in the first quarter, they were up 4 goals to 1 at one stage.
Yeah.
Since then, 16 goals to 4.
and more or less, they've bounced back well after a disappointing loss to Yanar the previous week.
Oh,
He does kick well for a bald man. So, more or less extend the lead here. 18-11, 119 to 9660. So it's been a real drop-off in intensity in the second half from Thorpdale.
maybe going to try and work on that percentage near Morwell East. Trying to get a quick couple of extra ones with nothing from Thorpdale. I thought Thorpdale would have come out with their new Guernsey. They did in the first 10 minutes of the first quarter, but not a lot since then.
Yeah, it's been an ordinary 3 quarters. However, Turnbull wins the clearance from Thorpdale in quick. Chapman's the target, but he's outmarked by his opponent. More or less clear. There's some pressure from Thorpdale, but it's not enough to win the ball back. Now we've got a foot race on here on the wing. McMahon for Thorpdale, and that is a brilliant tackle. Apologies, Jarrah Burgess that was, but Burgess for Thorpdale. And is that a 50 metre? Is that a 50, James? Do you think?
Nah,
No?
hasn't said nothing there.
No 50, so Burgess for Thorpdale it'll be. Go back over the mark and look for an option. He's short to Shannon Pickering. And Shannon Pickering, number 25 for Thorpdale. He's had a pretty inconsistent game, a few turnovers, Pickering. But he hasn't stopped trying. So now he looks for Robbie Turnbull, it is for Thorpdale. Goes to the tap. Been double teamed a bit there, Turnbull. So Pickering back in. Burgess tries, but it's a turnover. More or less win back possession. And what are we going to have here? We got 2 umpires trying to call the same contest.
Free kick to Morwell East. I'm not sure what for. But gets the Barnesy.
Oh.
Barnesy kicks the centre half forward where a simple mark is dropped there by Nick Kyrgios. Who kicks it to full forward. Cunningham off the ground to Coots, who could have gone off the ground too. Tried to pick it up, got tackled.
So Thorpdale now win the clearance. Out to Daniel Powell. Daniel Powell hadn't been seen much today, young Powell. He's spent a fair bit of time on the bench. And he's got the ball now on the wing. Goes forward looking for Munga. Munga takes a good mark and he's played a pretty good game.
Outmarked
Munga.
Avis there, that's good.
Yeah, he's played a pretty good game. He's looking for options, but there's not much on. Tired legs all around. Goes backwards and to the side. Backwards and to the side now to Richardson, it is, at the left half back. Richardson goes short into Tabone, otherwise known as the T-Bone. Daniel Powell getting busy now. Makes a nice little mark here in front of the Morwell East bench. Goes back. The time to kick it's now while the space is there. Ignores the leads. Goes along looking for Chapman. Chapman and Turnbull compete against one another. Morwell East win the clearance. But Gorman it is. Gorman gets free. Goes wide to Richardson for Thorpe. They're drifting down. Richardson's played a pretty serviceable game from full back. He's at half forward. Looks for Shannon Pickering. Drops what he should have taken. At a positioning later in the year. They'd be aiming for finals. Where would you be thinking would be a reasonable spot for Morwell East to finish, James?
Last few years we've been thereabouts in finals. Just can't crack high in finals.
Yep.
Can't get real deep into September. Into that one day in September.
Yep.
But we've got a few ins this year.
Yeah, looking pretty promising. Who you got next week?
Next week we have Fish Creek.
Fish
here.
Creek. Another two home games in a row.
Yeah,
Oh, that's handy.
that is handy.
All right, boundary ball up in the centre. Munga for Thorpdale again. Oh, there was holding there going on to Granger, I think. But Gorman for Thorpdale gets it clear to McMahon.
Oh, Avis with a big
McMahon.
tackle there.
Gets it into the half-forward line. Chapman for Thorpdale comes out. But I think that's going to be young Daniel Powell. Been busy in the last quarter here, Powell.
He's showing a bit.
He's
just
showing a
come on the
bit.
ground,
It's just
really.
come on.
Into the middle, where a mark is taken in the middle nicely by old Brownie, who then hand pass off to Tantu, kicks long into the 50 to Coetzee. Coetzee's trying a lot there. Too much Coetzee. Free kick.
James Durkin on his own out on the wing here. He's only going to go one way, and that's back into the middle on his left foot. And it's a good kick to his friend there, Shannon Pickering. Pickering goes to Daniel Powell. Turnbull outmarks Daniel Powell. Tries to palm off to Gorman. Daniel Powell back to Turnbull. Turnbull takes on 3. Beats them all. Then he finds it McMahon out wide. McMahon's been serviceable today. Now back into the middle to Shannon Pickering, and he's got a good break here. He could play on and go, but elects not to. He's going to have to go back and kick over the mark. He didn't, yeah, always flooding back. He's got Durkin on wide, ignores him, goes for Chapman, 3-on-1, but gee whiz.
Big chappy.
That was a good grab for the
That
big
is
fella.
A nice mark. He's
Good-
done
he-
a lot today.
He doesn't muck around here. He plays on quick.
Goes on quickly
Yeah,
to
it's
about 20
a
out.
mongrel
Straight
kick.
to Morwell East.
Yeah.
Tansy and Avis by himself. That was a horrible kick. We just talked him up and he gives us a... as he chips in the back line to Brendan Evans, who's looking, who then chips it across to Avis, who then chips it back across to the top of the goal square, Lucas Towns, who kicks it long, nearly to the wing. That's a big kick to Jared Byron Pickett, who chips it on the wing.
Well, back to Pickering, turnover to Gorman at half forward. Gorman here, into the wind is going to be hard. Handball's off to Burgess. Burgess pops it over the top, looking for McMahon in the pocket. Not much left to give here for Thorpdale. However, half forward, throw in. The 50-metre line. Boundary throw. Umpire comes in a good 10 to 20 metres. Throws it in. Gorman takes the ruck this time for Thorpdale. More or less clear.
Quinny got a little kick there, straight to Cunningham in the middle, takes on a couple, gets handball there to Manjin, who runs along, kicks it into the 50 to Big Coots, who misses it.
Yeah, Munga.
Off and off the ground,
Doing the
Cootsy. It's dribbling.
Well, it's a goal.
Coots has somehow kicked the goal off the ground from 34. I don't think he even actually meant to kick it at the goals, but that is a beautiful kick. It's just all go more or less his way at the moment.
It is.
Even when they're not really trying, as Barnes comes off looking very tired, as Patrick
Can't be
Carr-
long to go. Can there?
Well, on the scoreboard, apparently we've only played 8 minutes.
You
but
don't know
I believe
about that.
that's wrong.
Don't know about that one.
We've had a bit of a technical issue here at Morwell East. As the ball comes back to the middle now, the young umpire throws it up. He's got a bit more energy than the older man.
So ball up. Munga, Avis go about the 40th time today they've competed against one another. Gorman out to McMahon. McMahon and Gorman back to Pickering. Shannon Pickering goes wide to Gorman. Now he's a left footer running onto his right side, finds the left foot, and that's not a bad kick. Good pickup. Very good pickup there.
Oh, geez.
Now
Big
back to
Avis
McMahon.
nearly killed a guy but missed him.
McMahon back to Shannon Pickering. Shannon Pickering running out of room here. Handball back over in hope, really more than anything. And
Eric Semmel then got it, kicked it straight out of
and he's
on the
kicked
full.
it out on the full. So
His brother will look down on him in shame.
So now we've got McMahon to bring it back in for Thorpdale. What's he got on offer? Not a lot. He's going to try and get it in deep, I think. Munga's pushing down. He'd be a target. Big Munga or back to Gorman. But no, he's really gone directly to the top of the square. Ferguson for Thorpdale attempts to pick it up, but can't. And we're going to have a ball in for Thorpdale in the left forward pocket, social club side. So the boundary umpire will come in.
Avis is looking a bit tired there.
Yeah. So Munger and Avis, they've battled hard, both of them, for their respective sides today. Munger wins the tap out. Turnbull,
Great
Granger.
pick up there by Granger. He's been on in the last half.
I'd say Granger's just about the pick of the players for me on the ground today.
Oh, Rob Michaelides in that third quarter.
Yeah, he's kicked a lot of goals.
Quarter.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, not bad. On the last line of defence there, big Andrew Irwin gets a hand on it. So brought back into play by Braden Hunt.